There's a lot going on in the news. I just took this random picture. It doesn't have, it's probably old. But we all know just shared my Twitter Blue timeline. There's a ton going on in the news. We all know that every day, always. But with the news cycle how it is now, this is way different than the 90s. With all that going on, why would I bring up Jim Jones right now? Yeah, that's a good question. Let's hear.
We've been in Gucci for about an hour, right? And we in Gucci in the VIP.
We've been in Gucci for like 2 hours.
Right? Since we came in here, having nobody came and showed us no courtesy, no amenities, no nothing. Period. Not even a drink of water. Asked to speak to manager. Send me a black guy out here that started telling me some bullshit. So they got the black guy racial profiling on black people.
Okay, let me bring this back and set some context. He says, well, first of all, is he in a club or is he in Gucci? Like a store. The Gucci store has a VIP? So just to set the context, this guy's a former, I don't think he rap. Does he rap anymore? He's a former rapper or a current rapper, whatever. He's in a Gucci store. I think it's a store. I don't even know. It doesn't matter. He rolls up in there and he's about to drop 30,000 for whatever he's doing. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell he's doing. But it's $29,000 for whatever the hell he's doing. And this is so he wasn't happy with the customer service is basically what it came down to. And while it's happening, he decided to go live and talk about it. Let's bring it back.
We've been in Gucci for about an hour, right? And we in Gucci in the VIP.
We've been in Gucci for like 2 hours.
Right? Since we came in here, having nobody came and showed us no courtesy, no amenities, no nothing. Period. Not even a drink of water.
Look at his face. He looks like he thinks he's doing something, like he's saying something profound, like he's some type of social leader in the country or something. Look at his face and the angle of his chin and all that.
Nobody came and showed us no courtesy, no amenities, no nothing. Period. Not even a drink of water. Asked to speak to manager. Send me a black guy out here that started telling me some bullshit. So they got the black guy racial.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to keep interrupting this one because thoughts just keep going in my head. I don't like the term Karen. It's just me personally. If somebody uses it, I'm not going to be offended or anything, but I try not to use that. The reason I bring that up, though, is look at the power of race. Imagine if this was a white woman. They would be calling her Super Karen. They'd be drawing up costumes for her. They would be using her as the poster for white privilege. Up in a Gucci, dropping 30 large, and you're angry about sparkling water. But it's Jim Jones. It was trending on Twitter, but it doesn't have the same stigma. I know it's a double standard and double standards happen, but what is this, bruh?
Like 2 hours.
Right? Since we came in here, having nobody came and showed us no courtesy, no amenities, no nothing. Period. Not even a drink of water. Asked to speak to manager. Send me a black guy out here that started telling me some bullshit. So they got the black guy racial profiling on black people.
Yeah, and if they were to send a white guy out, I'm sure you would have been much happier.
Asked to speak to a manager bigger than him. Everybody disappeared. Ain't nobody come out yet. I still ain't getting no sparkling water. I still ain't getting no shit.
This ninja and his sparkling water. Bruh. No. You put 29 down or you're about to spend 29,000. It's not, he's not asking too much to get a sparkling water. But bruh, like is this what your energy is about? We live in a damn good country, don't we? I love this country. I love this America, the beautiful, the great America. A black man can go up in Gucci and be angry he didn't get his sparkling water and be so privileged that he can drop 30 G's after he was just disrespected. God bless America.
Champagne, I still ain't getting nothing. I didn't even have a salesperson inside of my VIP suite the whole time I was there. I had to keep screaming for VIP people to help me out. Now everybody don't know where the real manager is. You heard? It's time. I'm tired of this. We spending all this money as entertainers inside these stores. They hire these black people, and these black people are more racist than white people when they get their job inside of Gucci. All of a sudden, you stop playing with us, bro. Still haven't seen a manager yet. Still haven't seen a manager yet. Since I'm talking to you right now, a manager still hasn't popped out of Gucci. And the bill is like $29,000, but we didn't pay that yet. You heard? Why would we? They still haven't sent a manager or bottle of sparkling water or anything that says that we appreciate your service for being in here in Gucci and spending that bag.
He's still talking about the water. That's some damn good sparkling water, boy.
The big one.
The big one. They sent this guy.
Why does he have a hype man? So not only has he gone, excuse me for using a word I hate, not only has he gone Karen, he's got a hype man Karen. He said he was up in the Gucci spot for an hour or something like that. Then the hype man was like, no, it's 2 hours. I love this. I need a hype man to run around stores with.
Manager or bottle of sparkling water or anything that says that we appreciate your service for being in here in Gucci and spending that bag.
The big one.
The big one. They sent this guy. What is he possibly going to do? You heard? What is he going to do? Is what I want to know. Still haven't seen a manager. Is there a manager that works here or everybody's just a worker?
This is a grown-ass man. He's a fully grown-ass man with gray and everything. Sometimes you can be an adult, but you never grew up. That's a child we're looking at. That's a boy. You embarrassed yourself, bruh. That's not good. Jim Jones tells rappers this is back in 2019, who have a problem with him wearing Gucci, I'm never hard to find. Just like, come at me. This was the controversy that happened back in 2019 with Gucci. Now, I didn't care. I thought it was weird, but Gucci had this sweater. Like, when you get rich, the fashion actually gets ugly, just my opinion. It gets stupid because you have so much money, you have to justify how weird it is that you have and and it's really more about how unique it is with the brand. So Gucci could release this plain shirt I have right now. Gucci could sell it for $3,000 and I'll buy it at Walmart for $10. And it's the same damn shirt. I don't care about this situation here, but this happened. They actually did. This is real. They actually had this bizarre sweater that came up over the mouth. I don't think they tried to do any blackface, but people thought it was. They came at Jim Jones. Jim Jones defended Gucci. Oh, so now he's up in Gucci and he's disrespected. You know what the problem is? He doesn't respect himself. That's what the problem is. When the self-validation of wearing a brand is more important than your self-worth. This is from Keiko JD. All of you being tired when you can simply leave and not spend your money with them. Your mind's not right. Why would you go on a live? If you came up in the spot to spend $29,000 and they disrespected you and you didn't get that amazing sparkling water that you like, then walk up out of there and don't do a live. If you start trending, everybody makes a mistake though. So if you start trending for it, maybe use that as a moment for self-reflection. You're looking for validation through Gucci. Just like Black Americans are looking through validation through the Democratic Party. If the Democratic Party doesn't say it's so, many Black Americans don't think it's so. It's time to look at yourself and value yourself. I don't need Gucci. This man is like me. Back in high school, I went to a pretty big high school. I think it was about 3,000 people. And I was younger. Obviously I'm in a much different place. And there's so many, boys and girls mixed together. You want to have a chance to holler at some girls. And the way you look and what you dress, and if you have a car, all that material stuff, material items have never mattered to me more than when I was in that environment, because I felt like I needed it to have an edge or to compete with other people. My mind hadn't matured yet to know that if that's what people need from me, I want to, not be dirty or whatever else, but I don't need Jordans to be whatever. I got Costco shoes now. That money I would spend on Jordans, that's in Tesla stock. This man we're talking about is a boy mentally. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful, like, slave type way, because calling a guy a boy is dangerous. I'm talking about he is not matured. I'm trying to imagine what my life would have been if I never got out of that mentality. So this guy's doing videos and all that, talking about the material items, but it's not a joke. He's really living that life. He's a mental slave. I thought this was fitting. It's Black History Month, right? What's trending on Twitter? Gucci, because of Jim Jones, and crack, because of Joe Biden. Let me know what you think.